Hello everyone, Angela here with Turo Family Chiropractic and your weekly PSA or Piece of Salutogenic Advice. So still talking about our having a happy, healthy holiday, and so something that I wanted to touch on this week, we're, kind of closing in on Christmas if that's your holiday. We're coming down, we're about halfway through the month here, so into a lot of that holiday hecticness, and something that is really important to remember are the three R's that I like to remember this time of year, which is rest, relaxation, and recovery. So we know this time of year can be stressful. It can be quite hectic, kind of with, family plans, friends, lots of running around, irregular school and work schedules. So trying to figure all of that out. A lot more gathering, which, we talked about last week, how there's a lot more eating and drinking this time of year. And a lot of it can be really fun and can be exciting, can also be extremely exhausting, especially for families, parents running around trying to get their kids to all the activities and keep track of everything and all the schedules, and get ready for, for the big holiday gatherings. It can be a lot going on. Plus, we're into the time where, cold and flu season, so we have all these viruses going around, and it's just, can just be a lot. You can get, just not be feeling great, feeling really run down. So it's really, really important to make sure that you're finding time for rest, relaxation, and recovery, even if it is just a few minutes. Kind of finding that time in your day. There's not a lot of it, so we only have so many hours in the day, so you do need to balance everything and find time to get everything done. But trying to find that time to make sure that you're having a little bit of downtime, a little bit of downshifting, as we talked about in our Convo by the Creeks over this past summer. Having that time to downshift, to kind of sort of disengage. There's so much engagement this time of year. There's so much connection, which is great and wonderful, but you really need that time to kind of pull back, disengage, check in with yourself, make sure that, you're taking care of your needs as well, because we all know at the end of the day, you're really no good to anybody if you're not healthy and you're not able to be up and active and participate in the activities. So you really want to make sure you're checking in with yourself. Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you exercising? Are you doing, any kind of, stretching to kind of help break up the sedentary time? If you've been doing a lot of sitting or driving, or doing a lot of awkward, I'm actually laughing because I forgot how much, I baked cookies these past weekend, and the next day I was so sore because I just always forget every year how much just standing all day and kind of being bent over, doing the rolling and the cutting and the mixing, how much that can kind of just being in those awkward positions can mess you up. So making sure that you're finding time to stretch, maybe do some light yoga, go through, if you need some suggestions, we have our entire stretching library on our website of different stretches that are going to kind of hit the full body, especially, the neck and low back, which are two problem areas. So just making sure that you're taking that time to move your body, to check in on things that might be sore or hurting, to check in on, your stress level, and making sure you're taking time to rest, to meditate, pray, journal, whatever it is that brings you some peace and comfort. And then, with recovery, again, just making sure whether that's exercise recovery, physical recovery, making sure that you're, again, giving yourself that time to really heal, whether it's recovery from an illness. Again, cold and flu season going around. It seems like everybody I know, especially everybody with kids, has had, one of these multiple viruses going around at this point. And it's so easy to just want to push through, get better, and get back to your daily routine. But making sure that you're truly giving yourself that time to fully recover is going to benefit you in the long run versus, pushing through, and then kind of operating, at low energy and going through without that full amount of energy and health. Give yourself that time to recover so that you can really come back in fully energized and be present in the activities. So making sure that, you are giving yourself time to recover from that. And then the other thing is giving yourself time to recover physically. We talked about from the increased sugar intake this time of year. So that actually does take a toll on the body that can also affect your, just your overall health and wellness and energy levels. So making sure you're giving yourself some sugar recovery time as well. Making sure you're getting vegetables, making sure you're drinking lots of water to kind of help with that. Maybe supplementing with some greens this time of year, like a green drink or things like that are going to, one of the superfood drinks that we have here in the office, or whatever your trusted brand is, but that can really help this time of year as well, kind of battle maybe the not so great diet that we tend to follow. So really making sure that you're looking, checking in and really focusing on your rest, your relaxation, and your recovery. I know it's easier said than done, but make sure that you're checking in on yourself and trying to find some time, especially if you're kind of running on empty. I know a lot of people are. Really take that chance to recharge even just a little bit. A battery at 50% is better than a battery at 5%, right? So even just taking those small victories, small amounts of time to really give yourself that rest and recovery that you need can really help get you through and be able to be fully present and truly enjoy this time of year. So that is your weekly PSA. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you the same time next week. Continue to have a happy and healthy holiday season. Thanks, guys.